The sky's the limit now. We've overcome all sorrow.
Bottom.
The sky's the limit now.
Emerge from the concrete, have a seat, these flows run deep. I speak with the duty to retrieve the lost sheep. Fresh off the loose leaf, my boy. No charger on the Android. Picking up dust like sandstorm, scam storm gimmicks is played. No albums on title, but they feeling my wave. These bars is homicidal, putting rappers in graves. Limelight nigga, eyes always under the shades. Trails.
Turn it down, son. Yo, what's up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I'm staring up, you know what I mean? Whatever.
What's up, people?
You tuned into another episode of some real shit. This is brought to you by Thread Plug, Credit Elite, Elite Credit, Ice Cube Boot Water, Schweppes Ginger Ale, Filter Tip Black and Milds, and every other shameless little plug that might have to come my direction that I gotta shoot out there. Shout out to the Gooch. I'm up early. You know what I mean? I know that motherfucker was probably running all night last night, so I'm up early. If you catch up to me, it is what it is. I ain't really ducking. I ain't hiding, you know what I mean? Sorry that I keep ducking down, but, you know, apology. I ain't looking for nothing. But I got a special guest, you know what I mean? Another guest. You might have seen him on here a couple of episodes before. Cuzzo in the building.
You already, your
You know
boy
what I mean?
Smurf, your boy Dirt, you know what I mean? Smurf Shop. I mean, I had to take it back to the essence, Smurf Shop.
Let's shot that out.
You know
You should
what I
pull the
mean?
whole thing out.
Grind Monsters.
Oh, man, really?
Grind Monsters, the whole nine. Oh, I'm sorry, was my ass? My bad. Let me sit my ass down. But, you know, I just wanted to shoot myself out.
Ain't nothing
you know what I
wrong
mean?
with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We was gonna get to it, but that's dope. That's dope. Definitely. You know what I mean? Major shout out to Smurf Shop, man. Come through, get a cut, get yourself cleaned up, man. Shine you the fuck up. You know what I mean? Shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Shine you the fuck
Facts,
up
I
or
do
whatever.
that.
You know what I mean?
I
It
do
is
that.
what it is. You know. That's what happens. You know, from time to time. But anyway, lots been going on. Shit's been real. You know how it go. Can you turn that down just a little bit?
Instrumental. We don't own the rights to none of this music. Not
But,
even the instrumental.
But so I hear a lot's been going on with you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you've been doing, you know what I mean? But, you know, from time to time, I see you scrolling through the thing.
Yeah, I be getting myself into a lot of dumb shit just by being around and hearing shit, because for real I stay low. I'm always low. I be here in my space and in my peace. And people come here with all that bullshit that I be hearing, be like, yo, you fuck with my peace for what? But other than that, I mean, yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of deaths, same time births, and you can't be there for it. You got people going away for dumb shit. Like there's a certain situation where you gotta go away for non-violent crime, and out here in Jersey, they letting people out who got non-violent crimes under a year or two, some shit like that. But the motherfucking president at the time was Donald Trump, and he can incite a riot on national television and on every social media platform.
What's wrong with that, though?
The thing that's wrong with
He
it
the
is,
fucking president. We should be able to call a fucking riot. He the fucking president.
why should he be able to cause a riot?
Because he's the motherfucking
in a
president.
negative way right here.
It's a riot. What type of way would it be? It gotta be negative. I would think. You know what I mean? It's a riot. It ain't gonna be a positive riot.
They did when they went to the Capitol. They didn't go on no type of peaceful intent. They went there to storm the Capitol.
Damn right.
Like, that's what they said, and they did it. People don't understand. They did accomplish what they wanted to accomplish.
Damn right. Not really. Not fully. Not fully.
Well,
I think they was trying to kidnap one of them motherfuckers or something.
The point is
Excuse my language.
when you
I'm gonna cut on. I'm gonna cut back on that.
when
But
you-
anyway,
when you dealing with people who are easily influenced, they don't hear the whole statement and they don't see it all the way through. So they was told to come fight like hell, or they wouldn't have a capital, or they wouldn't have a country anymore.
but they don't have really a country at all anymore. You know what I'm saying?
but
With the next president, they really ain't gonna have no country. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna feel. You understand what I'm trying to say?
yeah, that's how they are. That's how they were said that they were going to feel. They immediately switched on Trump. They
Yo,
immediately
you really might have to turn these beats off.
like as soon as
Or just down.
as soon as he basically didn't do what they felt like he should have did, they started saying all types of fucked up shit about him. But that's the difference in having people that's behind you because they really behind you, and having people that's just easily influenced, who just going with the crowd. I'm just looking at the effect that he had, and let's just say all of that, their country, our country, whatever. Fuck all that. The effect that he had on a multiple ton of people versus this person's offense who affects nobody.
What?
It's a non-violent crime. There's nobody injured.
Oh yeah.
There's no property damage.
Oh, you talking about this top?
That situation, I was doing a comparison.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could get into all of that too, though, about, if they did what they were supposed to do, all that shit. I was just comparing the fact.
Let's get into, do bitches still twerk on Facebook?
I mean, of course they do.
I mean, twerk and like is twerking, or do they still use the word twerking? Am I that lost?
Twerking in the dictionary now. They made twerking an actual part of, that's an actual part.
Can we look that up?
I do it, and then I put the shit on the.
I have my research guy do it.
I'm about to be
Got a
the
research
research
guy.
guy. I'm about to be the research.
You ain't gotta do it right now. You ain't gotta
Why
do
not?
that. No. You gotta do that.
We have a guest.
Oh, I gotta guess. Well, I gotta guess.
Damn,
Well,
I
he
keep
gotta
getting
guess.
shot, man.
I would do. They still twerk?
Oh,
Oh man,
I forgot.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Hello, young man. How you doing?
The smoke is in the air.
Hello, young man. How you doing? You got a name?
You ready?
School.
He told you what the.
No.
Yeah.
He did.
thought the Gooch
call
was
me
coming.
the other day and confirmed that they were coming. I
thought the
told
Gooch
you
was
guys,
about to
I
be
can't
here.
affirm
Oh, no,
it.
like,
People didn't. If people minded their own business, like, would any of it be that bad? Do I really care?
Well, first of all, to me, if like you said, like you just said, if people mind their own business.
Right.
Now, if the cop don't even mind his own business, now we got a problem. Because first of all, you about to stop me to ask me some questions. You about to come into my, you about to step into my
But
area.
they have an anonymous tip from somebody who told on you.
Ain't got shit.
I'm just saying. I'm painting that scenario.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like that. What I'm
Well,
saying
like you
is
said,
it's
to answer that
crazy.
question, mind your business.
Right, because look, in the temple, like when you said that, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like when you said, about your body being a temple, it say somewhere, I don't know exactly where.
Yeah.
Now, my question is this. Over there, over in different countries and different cultures, a lot of those markings and stuff meant something. Like it meant you was a warrior or a fisher, or, you was a part of this tribe and you was a part of that tribe. Like it was a part of your identity.
Yeah.
So I say that to say this. Everybody knows that, the saying goes that the Bible was tampered with. So is that something that...
It's probably tampered with it or not.
Yeah,
I have
like
no
is that something
idea.
to make people lose their identity? Hey, man, y'all ain't, the book said you can't have no tattoos and, you know what I mean?
Well, see,
So
to
now
use
they
that,
can't-
to use that type of stuff as ammunition
I don't know.
to somebody,
know.
I want to say, is like, that's like, that cast first stone and all that stuff. So it's not like, I don't say it in that type of tone, that where it's like, I look at somebody that got tattoos and be like, oh, you going to hell, you know what I mean? I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not no shape, form of
But
fashion.
before you even get there, like what if that was part of what if that was part of Marcello's? You had a whole tribe and everybody rocks the M, whatever your symbol is, right? And that's been what y'all did for the last 400 years, feel me? All the Marcellos, right? And then your family get kidnapped, put on a boat, took it to a new country. You don't know nobody, right? And then the first thing you learn how to read is a Bible. And in that Bible, they want you to adhere to it. And the Bible says that you can't have markings on your skin. Because that's what God said. But you and your family been doing this shit for the last 400 years.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, two things. If you don't, two things. It ain't really
like how, we guess we wouldn't never really know for sure, but
right. Well, at one point, but like, all right, we was doing something before this. You know what I mean? So
right.
What you may be trying to teach us ain't what I know. You understand what I'm saying? So
as far
as whatever you try, as far as this is the first book that you taught me to read, or your religious book. You know what I mean? Before we got here, I was already praising to someone else.
Right.
To whatever you trying to teach me. But you're gonna. So now for me to now I guess I'm at the point of death before dishonor, because you're gonna beat me until I believe the way you believe or something. You're gonna try
or I act at least.
You're gonna
act in that order.
Or I guess fake it till you make it.
So now that it's 400 or 500 years later,
that dudes change tribal things. Because like you look at Hawaiians and stuff like that. They got like tribal things and stuff like that. Right. But that, I mean, now, but to me, like you said, the Marcellos or whatever.
Right.
This is a tribal thing. First of all, get out of the mind state that you're a tribal type of person, because it's not like that just creates separation. You understand what I'm saying? It does. So, like, now, not to say that I'm not. Now you can recognize me as this is my bloodline. This is just my bloodline or whatever, and the men of my bloodline. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or whatever. And that's fine and dandy, cool. But there gotta be that we all brothers and sisters to a certain extent.
Right.
But like it's like, you know what I mean, like that way. But that's to me, that's just a way to manipulate. I mean, I ain't gonna say manipulate, but that's I think at those times, like, I think at those times they was marking. I think those times those markings was to recognize others. You know what I mean, as far as land goes, because they might travel thousands of miles. You know what I'm saying, and never came back.
He from the Angola tribe. Feel me?
So now it's like now we can not even from the east side. Or whatever the case. You know what I mean? Whatever the case. I mean, and it's the same way now. I guess you want to say, you know what I mean? Get 215 789.
Yeah, like their area
1 2 3 4 5 6 tatted on.
That's by choice. That's by choice. What I'm saying is they.
But it's to recognize. But it's to recognize where you be, or what, you know what I mean?
But the book says that you're not allowed to do it, and God said not to type shit, is what I'm saying.
Right. I know that, exactly.
But it's like, wait a minute, we've done this for 400 years, and the person, my God, in the way I was taught, we was already doing what we was at, feel me? But that's not what we was taught. You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, then they might have done it for another reason, but still, it probably wasn't still right to do it then. You know what I mean? So,
but that's what I'm saying is to say, because before they even knew what this book was.
Because stop saying that book, because there was books before that book.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We was studying something before that book.
No. I understand that part.
Right.
What I'm saying is if the books that you were already studying before that book, what if they inspired markings?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's like
But it could have had a more specific reason,
more specific
or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe or maybe not. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Because like you're saying, in this book it's saying this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it also tells you to do all these other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't
just pick and choose everything.
Exactly.
You can't pick apart the situations, right?
Yeah.
Do you automatically find yourself like kind of turning political about it and
starving artist. Feel like rap has to work. Nothing else seems to work. The realest rap. Check me out. My jump shot low to the left. Yeah, standing at the pump spot.
Welcome back. Everything's everything. Same old shit. Just trying to get some of these. I mean, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Shit. Feel it all up in there. Feel it all up in the tenderloin maximum plus area. Yeah. But you see that? I get you. Get you every time. Peace to Ice Cube, man. Peace to Ice Cube. I mean, I know people wonder, but you know, I mean, some people. I mean, why do I like Ice Cube? Ice Cube had some great music back in the day. I ain't gonna say that. Great music. You know what I'm saying? Great. And he's still moving on. You know what I mean? Still doing what he gotta do. But I mean, we're gonna keep the ball rolling as we normally do. We would get into some you know what I need to do? Can we sync something over here? Can we sync you to the Bluetooth and have some smooth melodies or something like that? If you mind? I might have to I might. Yeah. I might, it might not, cause that might. Oh, there you go. That'll work. I think it's called iPhoenix. Yeah.
It did work, then I would have had.
Oh well, yeah. We could have just routed it. Yeah, override. Yeah. Technical difficulties and stuff like that. Not really, but because I wanted to get into what I call the drug talk hour, I guess, because I'm trying to smoke right now.
You gotta like refresh it, like.
Nah, I shouldn't.
Phoenix got it.
I shouldn't have.
Damn, that was quick. God.
You might just have to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, because I wanted to get it. So I had a kind of a good morning. Spent the little morning with some. A fan of mine. You know what I mean? Great friend, great person in my life. You know what I mean? And you know, I had a conversation about some things. You know, and while we was chilling and shit, right? This is what's going on, man. While we was chilling, right? This individual on the whole other side of the place we was at, cough up a lung where you from. I mean, that shit got to a point where somebody said, go home. And I said, damn, like, cause at first somebody, cause I was watching some snowboarding shit, right? And dude fell, and that was funny from the rip, seeing that live. And then I guess it happened. And the individual, my peoples was like, yo, you hear that person coughing? And then that triggered me to listen, and it was like, whoa. Somebody said, go home. I wanted to go home. I started feeling sick immediately. My stomach was just, it was over. It was kind of over for me. I mean, it was over. You know what I mean? So, woo. People. Don't think that this thing is a game. Please don't do that. One thing I want to say is rest in peace to Fred the Godson. Great music guy, great fella, great, you know what I mean? I don't know him personally, but you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of these rappers nowadays is just, we losing a lot of people. I don't even just say rappers, but brothers and people we losing, and just so happens they be rappers and music guys, and then there's some we losing the violence and stuff like that, but Fred the Godson, man, you know, rest in peace, and, you know, much condolences and blessings to his family and loved ones. You know what I mean? And everybody who else lost one, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just gotta be, you know what I mean? Just gotta be like that, man. We will make it, you know what I mean? It's God's plan, man, Lord's plan, you know what I mean? That's just how it is, I mean, we will make it. You know? That's
That's just how it is, and that's how it's gonna be.
Over the wall,
Right.
cops came up to the wall with assaults and just and shot that one side of the bed.
Right. This is how I read, and I can't give you the exact book that I read this in, but this is how one of the brothers was trying to explain something, how wicked this man is. That even a dog, even when you try to go even when you go hunting out with the dog and stuff, and he catches an animal sleeping, he wouldn't even like he has to you know what I mean? He'll have to tap it or you know what I mean? He wouldn't even he would have to make it run or something. This wicked ass man will run down on you and just gun you down in your sleep. You know what I mean?
At least a wild animal will at least
wild animal has enough, you know what I mean?
I guess to give you the respect, if you want to rock, let's rock.
Or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's how, yo.
I
What's
told
up?
you the man is diabolical.
But I like what you said too, because that's truth. That's truth, and that's really what I'm. That's really kind of what I believe. You know what I mean? That's really the belief I have, is that and like you said, that host is what is God Himself through you. You know what I'm saying? And it's you have no choice now. This is them stories of them people. You know what I mean? Of them people.
It's gonna happen.
Right, and so it's gonna happen in your time. But you gotta recognize that man just like they did back in those times.
And I think those are the signs of how you know that, because
That it's somebody's gonna
21-year-old is talking
right, because even them same signs was shown back then. Certain signs was shown that are even when they said Jesus was coming, there were certain signs, say his birth. They already knew he was going, because there was signs in the star. You know what I'm saying? So certain signs is going to mean it, but it's not like they was waiting for, they say they was waiting for the Messiah or something, right? You know what I'm saying? So signs was showing you that a person was going to come, not a spooky spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like a person, a real person.
And honestly, you first brought it to my attention when you was talking about the Rick Ross song. And you was talking when he had Farrakhan talking at the end, in the middle of the Rick Ross joint, on that last album. And you was like, yo, you hear what he's saying? You hear the type of shit that this man is talking?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's when I first thought about
Right.
it, and then my pastor brought it up to me in the same sense of a host.
This man, not to say that there ain't other men talking like that,
We've seen it.
but this man, particularly him, is in front of the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? Not just to a small, the whole world. That the people here will be that some people, the powers that be around here, or will be upset with that this man does that and still does nothing to him. Out of all the other people that done even less that they touched.
That's just Satan fighting back. That's demonic spirits just fighting back. The negative energy that always gets them type of people killed. That's just the demonic energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, okay. I got you one better. God, you know what I mean?
Right. I got somebody better for you. Know what I mean? Yup.
Oh,
You think you got,
okay, you got somebody else talking that?
Yup.
Okay. Shut him down too.
Yup.
Until the end of the world comes. You know what I'm saying?
Try
Until
to.
There's just so much wickedness that
You just can't.
that's rough.
It's rough. Rougher than an 80 grade sandpaper.
Farrakhan got the most protection though. He got a lot of protection.
Great protection.
Because he say some shit that he should have been.
It is, but they already know they ain't nothing happening.
I mean,
Ain't nothing happening.
his protection is impeccable.
I wouldn't even call it impeccable. Is the best protection you'll ever have. We can have that same protection. You know what I'm saying? We do. With that same type of belief, with that same type of belief system, that same type of dedication, that same type of wisdom, we can have all that. You know what I'm saying? We can have the same thing. There's no question that we can't, because this is just a mirror image. I mean, I could be, like you say, you could be a doctor. How do we tell you? You could be a doctor. Study the books. You know what I'm saying?
The books is there.
The books is there.
Right across the street at the Grassboro Library.
That's it. Dedicate yourself to do that. You can be that. You know what I'm saying?
What you think they read?
Well, yeah. How you think they got it? But I mean, the difference now is you got to have that license, that piece of paper on the wall. You know what I mean? That certificate. The drug dealer
the drug dealer, I'm gonna say the mainstream drug dealer has to has certificates and license on the wall to distribute drugs through pharmacies. You know what I mean? So, I mean, is there a big difference in well, I guess that's the difference. That would be considered the difference. That's can I take this? We gotta take this off. Take this off. Shout out to the big. Shout out to Fifth. Shout out to Fifth. Shout out to Fifth. It'll be the Queens kid, Fifth. 50, or whatever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying though? What the fuck was I saying though? Fucking bud. Integrity weed. Integrity weed. Yo, I love my fans, man. I just got a great shit. I got in touch with one of my fans, another fan of mine, fucking Randy Marsh. Whoo! Big. He keeps a lot of things rolling around here. You know what I'm saying? He really inspiring a lot of this shit. I'm telling you, man. Randy fucking Marsh, man.
Yeah, actually.
Word up. He
really did.
Great friend of mine. We go back. You know what I mean? I can't even tell you some of the stories. I barely remember them. You know what I'm saying? I just remember the guy's name. I don't even remember how I met this guy. He just comes about sometimes and woo, Randy fucking Marsh. But I mean, I think a lot of people know him. But I mean, when he gets around me, it's a whole different story. Shit.
Don't ever take him to a ball game. And don't ever take him.
Yeah, don't take him to a ball game. Definitely don't take him to no damn ball game. Shit. That motherfucker is crazy. You definitely gonna get into you definitely gonna get into some shit. You gonna get into a squabble. I guarantee you take him to a ball game, any ball game. That's crazy. I was hollering at one of my homies and shit. He in the box, man. Free my homie Sharif, man. You know what I'm saying? Free my homie Sharif. Word up. Put that out there real fast, man. I can't wait till bro come home. You know what I'm saying? You see this shit. I got a whole show for you, B. Got a whole show for you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tell him this. I ain't even tell him about it. I got a whole show for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you come in, give me all that shit. I think shout out to Pistol Pete. He got the joint, Dog in the Yard. Some shit. Dog in the Yard. You know what I mean? That joint is dope. So check that out too, Dog in the Yard. That joint is dope. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But my homie about to touch down. Word up. You know what I mean? Coke. I mean, prison is a motherfucker, man. Yo, you think about that shit, right? I think who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody. Life. Remember we was talking about that shit, Life? That movie Life. Well, in all types of ways, right? Life is a motherfucker. But the movie Life. Ain't that some shit that is called Life? But you know what it was based on, right? You know what I mean? Him going to jail. Doing life in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's funny that they call it Life and, you know, majority of people in jail, I mean, black people, right? But like during Life movie, right? It was like no inmates. All inmates was black. Even though it was dealing with that time, you would expect that. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like all these dudes played like authority figures. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? But it was just that in then day of time. But like now it's still the same. You know what I mean? I mean they got a little fucking they got a fucking what the hell? Affirmative action or some stuff like that, right? So certain people gotta get a job and shit or something like that. So right, I was wondering, right? I ran into this little kid, you know what I mean? Cause I got a son about to come up in this world, right? And I ran into his little kid, and he gets homeschooled, So I asked him, do they still have fire drills? I think fire drills should still be taught during homeschool. Like, you know what I mean? Since they're on the computer and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? Why the fuck not?
Nah, bro. No. Why? Why?
It's not really considered a fire drill. I mean,
Your parents should have their own fire drill at the house. nigga.
but all right. And we gonna have to practice that shit from time to time.
Why would we know?
One, because now the stakes are higher. The stakes are higher. I mean, it's always the stakes are still the same.
Bro, you at
The
your
lives.
house.
So what? So what? Fire can happen at your house. You should know who to call, where to run to, what ways to exit.
House, bro. Your parents is there,
But they could be doing something. Somebody could be, you know what I mean?
bro.
Hey.
No.
I'm not saying they should. No, I did say they should. Yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? Why
First of all, it's probably already so complicated to even have these people paying attention while they doing their work. You need more time for them to do that.
What? Why would it be?
Spending
all
time
right.
doing a fire drill?
All right, hold up. Why would it be hard for these kids to pay attention? This is dope. I'm glad he said that. Why would it be hard for kids to pay attention to school on the computer now when all they do now is play computer shit? 9 times out of 10, these kids are on phones, computers, staring at a computer. Why would it be harder for them to learn that
Force
on
you
the
to learn
computer?
about something you ain't trying to learn about at the moment.
Well, I guess we want to learn about.
Dumb
What that dude? What Nick Cannon was doing in that fucking shit? What was that shit called? What was that shit? Come out here, Chuck. With the girl and shit. The girl from Jersey. Nah, that wasn't Drumline and shit. Steve Harvey was his dad and shit. He was doing this stupid ass dance. His sister switched the tapes. He was trying to learn how to dance. Dumb shit. Yeah, I bet you would. That's some. And it's about your age wave too. That's crazy. I think that's the one that got his ass started. Drumline was big though. Drumline was big. Dude, Nick Cannon got good movies. I was thinking. Do Nick Cannon got good movies? No disrespect to Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? But his movies, let's say, I don't know who writes it. Maybe he writes it. He's maybe the writer. Not, I mean, and Nick Cannon is a strong-minded brother. No disrespect on, I mean, no questioning that, you know what I mean? But some of the movies, I mean, you know what? All right, see, look. See, Lionel, now here's what I can say. I'm gonna say this. You know how it's like, I asked somebody to do a commercial for me or help me with a commercial or something like that, right? And like most people, you know, even with certain things, I think it was a porno chick. I asked her to probably do a porno. She was like, hell no, I ain't doing that. That shit stays on fucking camera. So I can understand that. You know what I mean? So do these actors know that these movies will always stay around? I guess it's the same thing. But back then, you was going to get paid for it. It wasn't like she wasn't going to get paid for the porno. You know what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm trying to say? I guess that lightened. But even in that lighten, no matter what the movie, Nick Cannon has a whack-ass movie, he might not want to be like, yo, man, goddamn. You know what I mean? Like right now, if he was out here smoking with us, a nigga was like, yo, Nick, put that movie on. What the fuck was you doing with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, he probably would feel shamed, you know what I'm saying? But not like a porn chick, but hey, who knows how he might take it? You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say? They're like, you'll have to live with that. It's still a movie, you know what I'm saying? You're still on camera. I mean, I guess what you signed that deal, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because it could be a whack-ass movie that nobody, I mean, because like you said, you never seen it. You know what I mean? Who made the potato salad? Guess who made the fucking potato salad? Like, shit. Just say that from every once in a while. Guess who made the potato salad? Just say that. But they're having a great job, yeah. Yeah, they'll just run up on you and say whatever the hell. So I'm not saying, I think like That system, that gang. Who do I gotta talk to? Not what do I gotta do, but who do I gotta talk to?
Get that privilege?
No, I don't want that privilege because I would be the worst. But I would be worse than what you see. But anyway, who do I gotta talk to understand that this ain't real right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of this real right. None of this. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't real right? That you got this little place of land that you can tell people you can do that on your own land. You can do that on your own land. That's true. Honestly, you can do that on your own land. But do I have the right to cap you on? But can I just cap you? Oh shit! Can I? Yo, that was crazy. Uh oh. I might have. Yo, you know what? That right there. I think I'm thinking my thing being tapped. I think I might have to get up out of here. Look, y'all be safe, man. Everybody be cool. Black people unite, man. Let's worry about us, and then we worry about everybody else. I mean, let's just get us together, like I say. You know what I mean? Peace to everybody else. You know what I mean? Peace to the whole nation, man. You ain't gonna find nothing better than this besides the nation, man. That's it. And everybody else, I mean, look, man, do what y'all gotta do, man. Peace, son. Peace.
Peace.
What? Zoo crew, man. Shit ain't no game, man.
You already know, South Jersey, nigga. We the fucking best in South Jersey. Fuck they talking about.
Fuck is them niggas talking?
I don't fucking know what they talking about.
Come on, man. Get it.
I owe it all to you, the big fella.